Imagine a little girl around age 5 being thrown around like she's an object. Imagine her scared and bleeding with no hope that tomorrow will be any better. She comes home from school one day and forgets to take her shoes off at the door. Her father goes into a rage, punches her, kicks her, and throws her into the closet, where she is left to nurse her own wounds or wait for her father to return. This is a reality for so many children across the United States. This past fall, I joined Kappa Delta sorority. Our main philanthropy raises money for Prevent Child Abuse America through Shamrock events held each April. I have seen firsthand how big of a problem child abuse has become. Today, I'd like to discuss with you the causes of child abuse, effects of child abuse, signs where you can recognize child abuse, and ways that you can get involved with Kappa Delta in preventing this. Family Resource Center gives two main causes for child abuse. The first is intergenerational transmission of violence. This simply means that child abuse is a cycle. A cycle can go on for many generations. The second cause of child abuse is social stress. If a parent is unemployed, a child grows up in a larger than average family size, or a child grows up under the poverty level, all of these can be causes of child abuse. Dr. Rosanna E. Norman's book, The Long-Term Health Consequences of Child Physical Abuse, Emotional Abuse, and Neglect, a systematic review and meta-analysis, tells us that there are three main effects of child abuse. The first are mental disorders. Depression and anxiety are lifelong problems that children that have been abused can face. The second is trust issues. This can affect relationships throughout the child's entire life. Relationships with future spouses, along as relationships with co-workers and employers. The third effect of child abuse is confidence. This can lead to eating disorders and suicidal attempts. ChildWelfare.gov gives us a list of signs that we can check for child abuse. One is a change in behavior. If a child becomes withdrawn, which is out of character, it can be a sign of child abuse. If a parent is notified of physical or medical problems and the parent neglects to do anything about it, the child may be being abused. Bruises, burns, bite marks, and broken bones are more visual signs of child abuse. You can help these children by getting involved with Kappa Delta Shamrock events each year. Every year, Kappa Delta holds a Shamrock Week. This week includes a 5K, a Mr. Shamrock contest, and Pinwheels for Prevention. In front of you, you have a Pinwheels for Prevention campaign sheet. On this campaign paper, it tells you about pinwheels that are sold annually by Kappa Delta chapters across the United States. These pinwheels are sold for $1, and all of the money goes to Prevent Child Abuse America. The pinwheels, once they are sold, are taken downtown to the city they were sold in and put in a pinwheel garden. This pinwheel garden becomes a visual symbol of Prevent Child Abuse. Kappa Delta also needs sponsors for a Shamrock event. You can sponsor the 5K, the golf tournament, the Mr. Shamrock, or the pinwheels. You can go to the website or address on your paper and order pinwheels to sell for yourself. PCA America has a new Mississippi chapter that is located in Jackson, Mississippi. If you suspect child abuse, you can contact your local chapter. The little girl at the beginning of my story got away, but some children are not so lucky. ChildHelpUSA.com states that there's a report of child abuse every 10 seconds, and there are 5 deaths every day due to child abuse in the United States. I have discussed with you the causes, effects, and signs of child abuse, as well as ways that you can become involved. Don't let your ignorance about child abuse be the cause of another child's death. Thank you.